many who thought they knew the friendly, wealthy, successful lawyer, Big Red, now wonder if they ever really knew him at all.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 creepiest mysteries of 2021.
It makes no damn sense.
For this list, we're looking at the strangest events of 2021 that have more questions than answers. Was there a mystery that set you on edge this year that we didn't cover? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. The Murder of Luca Attanasio. Luca Attanasio was the Italian ambassador to the Democratic Republic of the Congo from 2017 until his death in February of 2021. While traveling with the World Food Program, Attanasio and two others were ambushed in North Kivu province and murdered.
Congo's Interior Ministry has blamed a Hutu militia called the Democratic Force for the Liberation of Rwanda, one of 120 armed groups operating in eastern Congo.
Prior to their trip, the road they were on was deemed safe for travel.
Authorities from the Virunga National Park said the attack took place near the town of Kanyamahoro, a few miles north of the regional capital Goma, and was an attempted kidnapping.
Attanasio's wife suspected that the attack was from someone who knew him well and had betrayed him. In March, the attorney investigating his case, Mwilanya Asani William, was also ambushed and killed by unknown gunmen. Their identities remain unknown.
The Italian president has denounced the cowardly attacks. Mattarella said that the Italian Republic is mourning the loss of the servants who lost their lives and offered his deepest sympathies.
Number 9. The Greater London John Doe. On April 7, 2020, this unidentified man died after being run over by a train. The conductor saw him lying flat on the tracks but was unable to stop. In 2021, the case was officially labeled a cold case since his identity and specifics about what happened remain a mystery. CCTV video surveillance captured footage of the man as he entered the Clapham North London Underground station alone. Whether he fell, jumped, or was pushed onto the tracks is unknown, but British Transport Police aren't treating the incident as suspicious. Number 8. The Star Wars Headdress. On January 1, 2021, two farmers in Veracruz discovered a 6.5-foot-tall limestone statue. Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History determined that the figure is more than 500 years old and could have been made by the Huastec people. It depicts a woman in robed clothing with an intricate headdress that has invited comparisons to Ahsoka Tano in the Star Wars universe.
And who are you supposed to be?
I'm Ahsoka. Master Yoda sent me.
Her fictional species has prominent sensory organs and appendages sprouting from their heads. Archaeologists believe that the woman was likely a prominent female ruler in both the Huastec and Aztec cultures. Number 7. The Galveston County John Doe. This John Doe was found dead on Galveston's Kahala Beach in Texas on May 10, 2020. His body was in a state of decomposition, with black shorts and Under Armour sandals strapped to his hands. Authorities think it was likely he tried to use them to help him swim. He didn't have any ID, and after a year of trying to identify him, it was officially designated a cold case in 2021. An independent company performed DNA testing on the body, but was only able to learn that he was of East African ancestry. Number 6. Space anomalies. You might think that hiding near the only source of light in the entire solar system would be a bad hiding spot, but maybe not. Over a year ago, amateur astronomers looking at the sun with the HelioViewer tool noticed campfires. Just this year, a black triangle was spotted orbiting the star, raising questions about what it could be, with some ufologists claiming it was an alien spacecraft. NASA simply labels sightings like these anomalies, calling this one in particular a data dropout, but others aren't convinced.
Extraterrestrial life. You're right, Jerry. The people are gonna love it.
Number 5. The disappearance of Jackson Alexander Miller. On May 15, 2010, Jackson Miller disappeared somewhere in California. He vanished without any of his essentials like his wallet, car, or cell phone. Since he had a history of depression, it was thought he could have jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. But a body was never discovered, and he was never heard from again. However, 11 years later in April of 2021, a woman contacted officers and reported talking with a man at the store who told her his name was Jackson and he was a missing person. Could this be the same person? Number 4. NASA photographs. NASA has launched many missions since its inception, and they're always sure to have cameras on board to study the solar system. This year, some people watching a live feed of the International Space Station noticed 10 strange orbs flying in an odd orbit around the ISS. It's been theorized that these objects are Black Knight satellites or ancient alien crafts sent here to observe humanity.
Let's not jump the gun here.
NASA seems to fuel these theories, as they sometimes mysteriously shut off live feeds when these objects come into view. Number 3. The Alec Murdaugh case. The Murdaughs are a successful family of lawyers that go as far back as 3 generations.
For more than 85 years, 3 generations of Murdaughs with the supreme law for more than 3,200 square miles of low country.
Alec Murdaugh has been plagued by a series of strange crimes. In 2018, his housekeeper passed away after allegedly falling down the staircase. And he is currently facing charges on theft related to the settlement funds.
He is going to have to account for his conduct with regarding client money and law firm money. There's no question about that. And there will be justice rendered in that case.
In June of 2021, his wife and son were found dead outside of their home, and the culprits have yet to be found.
He had just arrived home, finding the bodies of his 22-year-old son, Paul, and his 56-year-old wife, Maggie, near the dog kennels outside the family's hunting lodge.
In September, Alec Murdaugh survived a gunshot wound on the side of the road, but it later came out that he had paid a man to do it.
Murdaugh conspired with Curtis Eddie Smith to kill him as part of an insurance fraud scheme.
Could these all be connected? Number 2. The Johnny Kell incident. While out hunting, 4 teenagers went missing in early March 2021. Their graves were discovered a few weeks later on March 21st in Johnny Kell, Pakistan. Dubbed the Johnny Kell incident, the event sparked a massive protest of more than 10,000 people demanding that the killers be identified and punished. They also wanted further crimes of a similar nature to be prevented. Protesters even brought the victims with them on the protest walk to the Capitol to leave a stronger impression. The protesters eventually made an agreement with the government and disbanded, but the perpetrators were never identified. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Gabby Petito. The disappearance of this van life influencer in late August, while on a trip with her fiancé Brian Laundrie, gained national attention.
For all their attempts to portray happiness, this was the reality of Gabby and Brian's life on the road.
I just quit my job to travel across the country, and I'm trying to start a blog.
Investigators found her body and determined that she'd been strangled to death. But her fiancé, who had been deemed a person of interest in the case, had meanwhile disappeared himself.
Gabby's family believes Laundrie is still out there. They have one simple message for him.
Turn yourself in.
Turn yourself in.
Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in. You're only making it worse.
After a manhunt, he too was found dead in a Florida nature reserve, having apparently taken his own life.
Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items, such as a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian Laundrie.
The contents of the backpack and notebook have not yet been revealed. Laundrie still named as a person of interest in the FBI's investigation into Petito's death, the FBI not indicating whether or not that will change.
Plenty of questions remain. But the only 2 people who could have provided conclusive answers are now gone, and we may never know the full truth about what happened. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.